Yo, what is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Alex. Welcome to the channel. Today we are doing a reaction to Bleach Season 9, Episode 151. Guys, real quick, we'll do a quick recap of what happened in the last couple episodes and what's been going on. So we were able to meet one of the other Espada, one we have Mia. He actually had a really weird design. His hood was like almost like a pea-shaped. Is it a pea or is it a green? I think it's peas that are like the leaf is shaped like that, or the whatever it's entrapped in. It has that weird shape. But his name was Noya Tora. I think I'm pronouncing that right, hopefully. But Noya Tora, we met him. He talked a little bit with Ulquiorra about Orihime and all that stuff, and basically Bleach's plan, or not Bleach's, Aizen's plan with Orihime and whatnot. So, but we also had Runo Gonga. We had the whole like he was the guardian of Los Noches. Is it Los Noches or is it Las Noches? I think it's Las Noches. But he was the guardian of that. He's the guardian of the White Sand. He was guarding the outside of Los Noches, and he basically, we went into filler episodes, which I have not watched. I'm mainly sticking to just the manga or mixed canon stuff only. But basically, they were able to fight that. They were able to get themselves into Las Noches, and there we ran. We basically went down this little tunnel way because we had Nell, who is like this little girl, Hollow, that they met outside with her brothers and stuff like that because they play infinite hide and go seek or infinite tag. That's what it was. And so they met all of them, and basically they fell into this little tunnel that they fell in the ground of. And I feel like I'm doing such a bad job of this, of explaining what's all been going on. But roll with me, guys. I just got off work. It's been a long day, guys. I'm extremely exhausted, and I'm trying to. No better way to take your mind off of stress and work than some anime. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm referencing my notes over here. That's why I keep looking down over here. But anyways, we had that. We actually found out one of the more important parts of the entire episode, I feel like, was the fact that we found out Orihime and her ability. She has the ability, apparently, to negate and wipe out entire events from happening. So basically, she is extremely powerful with that ability. And Ulquiorra and them described that basically Aizen brainwashed her, essentially. Like, he convinced her that, allowing her to go say goodbye to one person, and all this stuff was all a mind game to get her to understand that she belongs to him officially. Now, we had a little bit of dialogue with her, though, at the end of the episode, and she kind of was like, I know what I have to do. I have to use this power, and I have to basically stop the Serete. It's not the Serete. I keep calling it the Serete, but it's a Hogyoku. I have to stop the Hogyoku and everything that's going to happen with that whole thing. So, but to finally get to where we left off, we had Ichigo. So they all split up because they showed up in this little corridor that had like 9 different entrances, 9 different doors. So we had to split up, and we left off with Ichigo and where he went, and then we had what looked like I assumed it was an Espada that showed up behind him. So we'll see where that whole thing leads, guys. I appreciate y'all's time. I appreciate you for bearing with me. Like I said, if you guys just got off work or if you've had a stressful day, there's nothing better than to just join me right now. Let's watch some Bleach, man, and let's just have a good time. So with all that being said, we're going to jump into Bleach episode 151, guys. Do me a big favor, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you are watching on YouTube, help the channel grow. That would mean the world to me. We're so close to 200 subs, so just help me push over the top, and that would be fantastic. That'd mean the world to me. So, and then if you guys want early or uncut access to this stuff, you can join us over on the Patreon. The link is in the description down below. With all that, baby, we're finally getting into this. I'm done blabbing my mouth. Let's go, baby. Bleach.
In order to save Orihime, who was kidnapped by the Arancars, Ichigo, Chad, Uryu, Rukia, and Renji.
Las Noches. Okay, so it is Las Noches. I think it's because of Noches. I keep on trying to put the O in with the Los, so I keep calling it Los Nochos. Los Noches.
Let's go, Renji. Hey, you're not the boss here.
Is with 5 separate paths.
Okay, so I over-exaggerated that whole 9 doorways, but there was 5.
Split up to investigate each one.
As we approach the crucial battlegrounds, believe that our blades will not shatter. Believe that our resolve will
not weaken. And then they did like this he called it a prayer, but it was more like a pre-game speech or something.
Though the land itself may break asunder, we will come back here.
If there's more to their whole I think he called it a prayer. I think that's what Renji would call it. But if there's more to that, someone will have to explain more about that in the comments, because I don't feel like we have never seen that before from Renji. Okay, yeah, this guy. I can't tell if he's wearing a hood. Something on his head. Okay, no, that's just it's like a headband cover or something, or a forehead cover. I don't even know what you call that. I don't think there's such thing as a forehead cover.
Ichigo! No!
Oh yeah, because Nell left her brothers and
I
chased
can't.
after Ichigo.
You're not supposed to be here. Go away.
Dude, even being, you know, a couple days since I last reacted to Bleach, hearing Nell's voice, it is so Majin Buu, bro, from Dragon Ball Z.
I think the only thing lost around here is your mind.
He sensed him.
Ichigo, is there something wrong?
Be quiet. Come on out.
But the real question is this guy...
You might as well come out here. I know
I'm assuming he's part of the Espada, but what number is he?
Who said I wanted?
We got a clumsy, funny Espada? Bro sounds like Count Dracula, dude. That little snippet of the voice we got? He said, who says I want to?
Are you all right?
He's definitely interesting. He's got tassels on his arm. What? What is this? What? I'm like, I got the same blank stare that those two have.
Why are you giving me that face?
Well, I mean...
Do not play stupid with me, Nino! Tell me why you're giving me
Nino?
that face!
What's your problem? And stop repeating yourself.
What does he sound like? What?
Excuse me, but
It
didn't
reminds
you
me
just slip and
of a
fall?
cartoon.
What? That was all planned! How can you pretend to be so calm?
Believe me, I'm not
I want to say, is it
pretending.
Despicable
I don't find
Me?
you all
But
that
no, I don't think it's
impressive.
Despicable
You're
Me.
trying to
It
wreck
could
with
be.
me. I see what you're doing. Well, it won't work. I am secure enough to know that not everybody is going to react in the proper way. And it hardly matters to me since you're both about to be killed.
What? Bro went through that whole thing just to be like, well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Sorry, I am Aran Kar
What is
number
his name?
103, and it is my job to destroy you!
Tortelloni the what? Is that
Total-
some kind of pasta?
No, you fool! It has nothing to do with food! Dordoni,
Totoloni the
Totoloni.
what?
Give me a little
All right, let me
respect,
note that
Nino.
his name,
Now
Totoloni.
listen up and pay attention! I hate repeating myself. My name's Dordoni and I'm Aran Kar number 103!
103?
Brother. How do you say his name?
Pretty high number,
Totoloni?
isn't it?
Yeah, really high.
Bro,
Didn't you
he's
say
getting
they're
called
only supposed to
Totoloni.
have
I don't even know
two-digit
that's right, but
That's right.
You
Also,
little
he's-
smartass! You're gonna pay for that mouth of yours!
sorry, pausing for a minute. He's number 101, Aran Kar. But the way that it was told to us is that anything after 10 has no, like, they're not ranked based on how strong you are. You just get a random number. So he is not one of the Espada. What did they call him before? The Numeros. He's one of the Numeros. Well, no, because in my notes, I have that Numeros have two-digit numbers. They're combat experts that serve the Espada, who are ranks 1 through 10. Okay. But he's got 3 digits. So, okay, I'm so confused. I'm assuming that he's just part of the Numeros. Maybe it's just because, you know, once you go past 99, you have to have a different number than someone else. So let's assume he's one of the
Just you
Numeros.
wait. Prepare to be amazed at my strength.
This dude is a freaking...
What the?
What the hell's with all these weird moves?
Dude, my man is a trip, bro. He is crazy.
Damn it.
I mean, he's definitely good at evading.
Well now, what's the problem?
That is fact, so because last time we saw Ichigo try to fight Aizen, that lasted about 2 seconds, and it lasted with one finger.
Right.
Dude, what is this fight? This is like the battle of who could be the clumsiest. Like, what are we doing here? The only hit they've landed on each other is all by accident.
Not so funny now, is it? That's what you get for laughing at me.
You're not bad for an amateur, Nino. But guess what?
Dude, him calling him Nino all the time is
In that
crazy to me.
skirmish we had. With those skills, you won't last very long.
What a freaking pain you are.
I don't
Either
know
this
where
guy
you
is
come up with
secretly
this
super
superior
strong,
attitude, but you're
or he really is this
annoying.
clumsy and
I was hoping to
he's about
avoid
to get
this, but-
mollywopped.
I guess
Okay,
I'll
now
have
we're about to
start
find out.
fighting for real.
Maybe now we're gonna see a real fight. Or a rock's gonna drop out of the sky again.
What the hell? How did he do that?
All those with the 3-digit number are called Privaron Espada.
Privaron Espada? Okay, so they're called Privaron Espada. And they're basically demoted Iran cars.
Surprised, are you? Didn't your mother ever teach you the lesson? You should never judge people by their outward appearance. Foolish Nino.
Hold on,
Tonto.
I gotta go back a little bit. What is a Nino Tonto? I know what a Nino is, but what is Tonto? I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so an Iran car with 3 digits is a demoted Iran car, essentially, because it means they've done something unforgivable. He called them specifically a Privaron. Not me sitting here trying to butcher and trying to speak Spanish. A Privaron Espada. The interesting way that's phrased, and the reason I wanted to back up was because I wanted to hear exactly how Kaname described what they were and about what exactly they are, because I knew I heard the word Espada in that, and we know that Espada are the Iran cars ranked 1 through 10, so they're the strongest of the Iran cars, right? Because you have the Numeros, who is basically, I guess that would leave you as a 2-digit Iran car. Then you have the Espada, the strongest of them, the generals, the bigger bosses, right? And now we have Privaron Espadas. So my question is when it says they were demoted, does that mean they were demoted from Iran car, like a 2-digit Iran car status? Or were they demoted as an Espada, so ranked 1 through 10, kind of how Grimmjow was when whatever that other guy's name is, the number 6. What was his name? I can't even remember what his name is, but when that guy got his 6, and Grimmjow was demoted because he lost his arm and basically disobeyed Aizen, would that have technically have made Grimmjow, maybe he was in the stages of becoming this Privaron Espada, but because of he got his spot back, number 6, he was then not demoted anymore, and he was then back to number 6. I think that's how I understand it, just because of the way that he specifically called it a Privaron Espada. Otherwise, why call him Espada? Why wouldn't they just be a Privaron Iran car or a Privaron Numeros? That would make more sense if that's where they came from. But the way that that makes sense to me is just in the fact that the word Espada is in there. That's why it makes me think that that's what these guys are, is their previous Espada who were demoted. And so that means that this guy's a lot stronger than we had even imagined, because we were thinking he was just another random guy based off of his number at first. So silly boy. Okay.
We are a group known as the Privaron Espada.
What?
Pay attention, Soul Reaper. Privaron Espada. It means one who has lost his place as a full Espada.
To dispose of, to deprive of. Okay.
Any run car with a 3-digit number, including me, used to be a member of the Espada.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
the most
So I was right.
powerful group here, other than the current Espada.
So I was right. They are previous rank 1 through 10.
Do you understand how strong I am now, Nino?
All right, Ichigo, let's see what you can do. We've seen what he does against Grimmjow. This guy's going to be somewhat near that level, would be my assumption. I don't know what his previous rank was, but...
I see I have your attention.
But he's swift, that's for sure, man. Look at this guy.
He's faster than he was before. Come back!
Buddy's up here backflipping midair like 14 times.
What?
Buddy loves that
way.
freaking kick, man. It's like his only move he's used so far.
Not very impressive. You shouldn't have to look down to find your footing, Soul Reaper.
Boom! Oh.
Your reactions are slow. Your defense is weak. You can't even deal with a sudden change in your stance. I cannot fight with you. I mean, really. It's like
Bro, this
facing
dude
off
is...
with some
I
kind of
freaking love
baby.
this guy, actually, dude.
Pathetic.
He's like coaching him up, man. I just love his whole demeanor, man. The way that he's like, he presents himself.
You're about to be destroyed, Niño. Go ahead. Use your Bankai.
I mean,
Believe
you have no choice
I
at this
won't
point,
think
Ichigo. You're gonna
badly of
have
you.
to.
But if you don't use your Bankai, you're never going to be able to challenge me.
I won't do it.
Why not?
He seems so disappointed.
Because
Why
I
not?
have a mission and I won't compromise it. Well, there's your answer!
He seems so offended by this. Well, technically.
Right now I have one goal. I have to defeat all of the Espada.
Privaron or not. But I don't know how you're gonna
So
beat
I'll
this
just
guy
have to
though.
defeat you without the use of my Bankai.
I see. I understand how you feel, Niño.
But can he
So
use his
out of
hollow
respect,
form
I'm
without
going to
using
tell you
his
something.
Bankai?
Do not underestimate me. Got it.
I mean, his sword is actually pretty cool.
Giralda! Get ready, Niño. Here I come.
I freaking love this guy, bro. It's like he's got the voice of Puss in Boots a little bit. He's got that whole vibe.
Time to dance. Giralda!
Is that like it's like an air snake or something, or but it's got like a beak almost.
I have just begun to play.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, dude loves a heel kick, man. Dude has used nothing but the heel kick this whole fight. So he has two of those things, whatever they are, snakes or serpents, birds. I don't even know. It looks like a beak to me, but they're like coming out of his like feet like that. Yeah, Ichigo's down bad right now. I don't know how we don't win this if we don't use Bankai here.
Tell me that's all you
Unless
got,
he can go into hollow form without the Bankai.
Ichigo's going to die.
Okay, something's happening with Nell. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. To be continued. Okay, so something right here is happening with Nell. Maybe that's how you can win this, is maybe Nell gets some sort of power up or her hollow form or something, or her Arankar ability somehow awakens. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works for Arankars. But no, because I thought the only way you could do that is you had to use the Hogyoku. I don't know. Something's happening obviously with her hollow mask, unless that was just an effect to just end the show with, just to mess with me. That could also be very much the case. But anyways, I don't know how he wins this, because I've said it a couple times during this fight. I'm trying to think about how's he going to beat. I mean, he did stop the kick, so that leads me to believe that Ichigo's got something. Maybe he's holding back a little bit for some reason. I'm not sure. But also, too, I'm trying to think back on the training he was doing with the Vizards. Because when he was using his hollow form, I don't remember if he was in Bankai state, or if he was in a Bankai form, or if he was just in his normal Soul Reaper form. Because I feel like he was in his normal Soul Reaper form. So that tells me that then maybe he can use his hollow form to fight this guy versus using the Bankai. But I don't know how exactly that works for Ichigo here, because I'm not sure if he's saying that he doesn't want to use the Bankai because he can't use it more than one time without like full recovery, and that's why he doesn't want to waste it on someone not that he doesn't view as like on that level that he should have to use it on. Is that more or less what he's saying? Because I don't feel like there's been a definitive like, hey, this guy used Bankai and, you can't use Bankai so long after because of stamina or whatever the case may be. But that would be my only thought, because otherwise, why not use Bankai, fight this guy? Ideally, you beat this guy pretty easily with Bankai. I mean, I don't know, though, because He used to be former Espada, so is, however that would work based off his power level. You would assume he's not as strong as Grimjow, but he's somewhere near that level. But it's like Ichigo was basically mollywopping Grimjow when he was in hollow form, mixed with his Bonkai. So I don't know. A lot of that hasn't really been made clear to us, how the strength works. Like if your hollow form is much stronger because of you're in your Bonkai form, which I would assume that would be the case, or if there's a whole different power level for just being in a hollow form with no Bonkai. None of that's really been made clear to us yet. So we'll have to see how this happens. Because like I said, my prediction for the next episode is I'm going to predict Nell gets some kind of a power up. I just feel like that little ending right there, that's got to be mean more than just messing with me. There's got to be something more to that. So I feel like Nell maybe gets a little bit of a power up, and he's able to use that to somewhat help Ichigo win this fight. I think it's still going to be a tough fight, but I think that's the only way I see Ichigo winning this fight without using Bonkai or hollow form. So we'll have to see how that whole thing plays out here and go from there. But we'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I hope y'all's day gets much better. Or if it was already great, I hope you have a fantastic day and it continues to be so. We'll catch you guys in the next episode, guys. Deuces.